Many of you may know that Wise Thailand is one of the OG brands that we featured in this channel, and it's been a while since we've had our hands in one of their watches, but the wait is finally over. We're going to review a Wise Adamascus in a full 904L steel bracelet. Now, 904L steel has been becoming a little bit more popular nowadays, but is Wise a little bit late in the game? Or maybe they never left. Find out in this video. If watch pirates look back 10 years ago, they would see the two-tone gold watches were like that uncle at family gatherings. They are loud, flashy, and stuck in the 80s. For many, it screamed retired yacht club president more than timeless elegance. But fast forward to today, and suddenly those same watches are strutting back into the spotlight with a large amount of confidence. Turns out, gold and steel just needed a little bit of time to shine again. Well, literally and figuratively. This vintage dive style watch from Wise not only has the desirable sizing that is also making a comeback from being a relic of the past, but also has the careful mix of gold and steel to persuade every watch pirate uncle all over the seven seas. Of course, I very much appreciate that sizing as it fits my wrist perfectly, and equally appreciated is the reserved combination of this two-tone timepiece. On top of that, something to definitely love is the bezel action. This used to be a major complaint from the Adamascus older version, but now that's one thing that we are truly happy about that it didn't make it into the current offerings. The movement used here is the 1915 Premium Miyota movement. This caliber is the preferred version of this workhorse movement as it has lovely decorations as seen from the back. From experience, this movement does increase the cost of the production slightly, but it's too small of a change that will make you wonder why there's a choice in the first place. Once you flip back the watch, you are treated to some more functional treasures such as this twin-trigger quick-release spring bars. This really expands its usability while keeping the brand's luxurious appearance. It's good to note that this bracelet doesn't look anything else in the market and is carefully designed by Wise. With such production freedom, they included this spring-loaded micro-adjust mechanism that stays secure and has a lot of adjustment slots. This is beautifully housed within a very thin clasp structure. And lastly, what makes this watch really special is that it's all made from 904L steel. Something a certain royal brand is known to famously use. With that swappability available, you can now use your favorite straps that will match your watch's bezel or dial. Here, the blue sailcloth from Artem makes a great choice to pair up with this ceramic bezel. The sailcloth also offers an additional texture to keep you occupied from other life's distractions. Or maybe add to that distraction. You be the judge. If you're like me and have the personality of unleavened bread, you might also like a gray tone strap that directs your focus more on the dial instead. This one also has that loopless construction, so it looks much cleaner than your usual strap. And if you're the type that likes to wear socks on the beach, this sandy strap brings out the sunny side in any watch. This really makes a statement anywhere you go, especially with that vibrant dialed Adamascus. Strap option side, it's a slightly bold watch with its bicolor configuration, accented by those gold elements. It's a small watch that makes a very big impression. You could actually see this distinction when comparing with some of the watches on my other table. I actually have more than one watch that has this kind of dial finish. This Côte de Genève dial texture was used also by the Venezianico Arsenal. This dial is a bit more open and the stripes are narrower than that of the Adamascus. Both can definitely live in the same collection considering how they're used on both. The more noticeable difference here is the deeper shadows and more brilliant luster of 904L steel compared to the Arsenal's 316L. Rolex owners have been talking about this on every team building lunch and Holiday Inn dinners. 904L steel is a less corrosive and a more glamorous concoction of the steel alloy. On the downside, it does scratch a little easier, being a slightly softer metal. It's also not easy to source and keep inventory of this metal, so it's very costly for most brands to use. Wise is one of those rare exceptions, especially at the price point that does not require offering one of your lazy sons as a Tortuga trade sweetener. We have over 20 comments on the unboxing video, and many of them were about buying the Wise watch. Here are some of the other comments that stood out. Gary Chow said that Wise should use their emblem more. It carries the Thai identity stronger and better. Great point there from Gary. Mystery Man 84 said he's considering another Wise watch against the Swiss brand Formex. He thinks Wise is his preference, and it's great that it's cheaper too. Bill Core awesomely owns 3 Wise watches, and he really seems to love the brand. And finally, Said Chowdhury is disappointed that it took 9 minutes to see the watch in the unboxing video, and it didn't even have the link to the product. First and foremost, welcome aboard the Watch Pirate Ship experience, Zaid. And second, the link is now on the description. If there's one thing to be said about this watch, is that it's as shiny as Uncle McRumblenut's chrome dome. There's no shortage of polished facets here. I swear that fingerprint stamps should be listed in the spec sheet. But make no mistake about it, this bracelet is very beautiful. The bracelet is nice and thin, including that narrow clasp. And here the emblem is intricately applied as well, really making that case for that strong Thai personality. From the back, we have a nice decorated rotor and a glimpse of that premium Miyota movement. Up front, the watch flaunts its main selling points. This model is called the Shades of Thai variant. The red and blue tones here were enough this time to make this Thailand version compared to Wise other culture-oriented releases. Previously, they used Thai scripts and characters, which are great unique features, but not using them here makes this watch a lot more relatable for international audiences. From the dial, we can enjoy these great gilt indexes that matches the hand perfectly. It's angular and monolithic, especially over these lively cotigeneb striping. It's an unusual effect that behaves organically when hit by light, but then it's displayed in this uniform and industrial pattern. Infuse some optical refractions from the crystal, and you have one really aesthetically diverse dial. All of these are hallmarks of vintage shapes and designs that we often see back in the 70s and 80s, but carefully modernized without being too contemporary. And one of the more modern perks is great longer lasting lume. Yes, fashion is often cyclical. You just hope that some of these trends never come back, like parachute pants and foam shoulder pads. Can we say the same for gold and steel watches? We can argue that they never went out of fashion at all. They're always been here. But in this particular variant, it's applied sparingly and not all over the watch and bracelet. Wise used gold here at about 15% of the watch, making for a true accent portion of the timepiece. Some may even disqualify it at being a two-tone watch altogether. Of course, don't make the mistake of thinking that this is actual gold. If you have that kind of money, I'm sure you're looking elsewhere. Wise, in their unassailable wisdom, chose to keep this offering glamorous yet affordable. It's not your typical microbrand list of parts just redressed to be a different brand. They use parts that are slightly more premium, movements that are a grade higher, and the design a touch more exotic. So it's not quite the caffeinated deal closer piece, and definitely nowhere near the landlord wrist rocker. With this one, it's more for those crypto bro tenants that always pays the rent on the 27th. So whether you think that two-tone watches are making a comeback or was always like that dude that's in the bar of the ballroom gala, the Wise Adamascus is here to be a compelling and very shiny piece of your collection. And that is the Wise Adamascus Thailand edition. This very special two-tone 904L steel watch is a real beauty to behold. The brilliance of this watch is something that you need to experience. I love 904L steel. One of the first experiences of that, aside from Rolex, is from Wise Thailand, and they still make the best when it comes to these 904L steel watches. It's still got that slim profile. I love that, and this immediately replaced my original Wise Adamascus. It's got that really appealing Codigen Nav dial going on, and the two-tone is not really that attention grabbing. It's a little bit understated, and I love it for that. So what do you think about this retro diver that has this unique 904 steel offering from Wise Thailand, and the quality, the tolerances, guys. These watches from Wise Thailand are really one of the best qualities that you can get. It's a little bit pricier than some micro brands, but you're paying for the quality here and you won't regret it. So that's another winner. This is going to be in the collection for a long while. So comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about the Wise. This is new. This is not new. Okay, this is an older model, but I still love it. The Wise Adamascus two-tone Thailand edition.